What if you learned that every trial, every victory, every soul you've ever cherished or grieved was not by chance? What if, before this existence, you yourself selected it all? Your family, your soulmate, even the very hardships you currently face. And here's the truly astonishing part. There's a means to break free from this entire cycle. The cycle of rebirth, or the wheel of existence, is a framework presented in numerous spiritual and esoteric doctrines. It symbolizes the soul's progression through many lifetimes, with each embodiment offering opportunities for development, insight, and resolution of karmic imprints. This journey, central to many mystical teachings, is an intrinsic part of a universal plan for the evolution of consciousness and the fulfillment of divine purpose. Many traditions, including Hermeticism, Hinduism, Buddhism, and Christian mysticism, share fundamental concepts regarding reincarnation, emphasizing the interplay of personal agency and karmic consequences. Karma binds the soul to particular lessons while preserving its freedom to align with its spiritual aspirations. The material realm, characterized by its duality and density in spiritual teachings, provides the soul with an arena for growth and refinement of its divine nature. Compelled by an innate pull towards the infinite, the soul enters the physical world to experience opposing forces, such as light and darkness, pleasure and pain, gradually transcending the illusions of the material plane. Both free will and karma are pivotal to the soul's progression. Hermetic philosophy posits the soul as a co-creator of its reality, its trajectory shaped by karmic repercussions from past existences. Karma serves as a teacher rather than a punisher, ensuring the soul experiences the consequences of its actions for the sake of growth and equilibrium. The selection of an incarnation is a joint endeavor, involving the soul, its spiritual guides, and a universal intelligence. In the state between physical lives, known as the interlife, the soul reviews its past deeds, evaluates its progress, and sets future objectives. While spiritual guides offer wisdom, the ultimate decision rests with the soul, reflecting the hermetic principles of accountability and self-determination. Long before you drew your first breath, your soul resided in a realm beyond time and form, a place where decisions are made, covenants are established, and destinies are set in motion. Envision yourself standing before a grand assembly of ancient mentors, examining every potential life path. You didn't simply choose a life. You selected your challenges, your most profound loves, and even those who would cause you pain. This was because every experience you would encounter in this lifetime would impart a lesson to your soul that could not be learned elsewhere. But here's the surprising revelation. Your soul did not embark on this alone. There are karmic connections, ancient pacts that link you to others. Indeed, even your soulmate was not a random encounter. They have likely traversed this journey alongside you across innumerable lifetimes, assuming different roles in each. Prior to entering the physical realm, the soul exists in a state of pure consciousness, intimately connected to the source of creation, referred to as the divine, God, or the universal mind. In this timeless state of oneness, the soul experiences no division, limitation, or duality. Yet, even in this state of bliss, the soul feels an inherent yearning to expand, to experience, and to comprehend. This longing propels it to incarnate in the material world, where challenges and opportunities for growth abound. The soul's decision to incarnate stems from its desire for development and self-discovery. The physical world functions as a school, offering experiences such as emotions, relationships, and trials that are impossible in its original state. Each soul possesses a unique mission, focusing on acquiring specific knowledge, such as compassion, forgiveness, self-love, or courage. These lessons aid in refining the soul, bringing it closer to its divine essence and contributing to the evolution of consciousness. This mission is not tied to worldly accomplishments, but to spiritual advancement and fulfilling its part in the grand cosmic design. Before its initial incarnation, the soul meticulously chooses the circumstances that align with its purpose and the lessons it needs to acquire. The soul selects physical characteristics, including genetic predispositions, aptitudes, and potential health issues. These are not random, but are precisely calibrated for the soul's growth. The family unit serves as the foundation for early experiences, providing both challenges and support to impart crucial lessons. For example, a soul learning patience might opt for a complex family dynamic. The cultural, social, and historical context of one's birth shapes the soul's experiences and avenues for development. The soul identifies individuals it will encounter during its lifetime, such as soulmates, mentors, or adversaries, who play vital roles in its evolution. These choices form the soul's blueprint, and the first incarnation is foundational, concentrating on survival and understanding the material world. Over time, the soul learns to balance its physical and spiritual aspects. The material world presents stark contrasts to the soul's original state. Upon incarnating, the soul experiences separation from its divine source, fostering a sense of duality and solitude. This can lead to confusion, fear, or a yearning for divine connection, often described as a homesickness for the divine. Furthermore, the soul must adapt to physical constraints, such as time, space, and human emotions, which are essential for its growth and evolution. Even in its initial incarnation, the soul is not alone. Spiritual guides, beings of light, or higher consciousnesses accompany the soul, offering wisdom and support. While these guides provide subtle encouragement and assistance in navigating the physical realm, the soul retains its free will and can choose to accept or disregard this guidance. The soul also maintains a profound connection to its divine origin, which manifests as intuition, dreams, or moments of clarity, reminding it of its higher purpose and mission. But here's where it becomes even more profound. What occurs after this life? How does your soul determine its next destination, and when, if ever, can you break free from this cycle entirely? First, let's discuss the choices your soul makes after death. Following the demise of the physical body, the soul transitions to the interlife, or between lives realm, a state of pure consciousness unbound by the limitations of the material world. In this state, the soul reflects on its previous existence, reconnects with spiritual guides, and commences preparations for its subsequent incarnation. This realm is not about retribution or reward, but serves as an environment for learning, growth, and planning. A key element of this phase is the life review, during which the soul examines its past existence from a broader, more detached perspective. The soul relives its actions, thoughts, and decisions, experiencing their emotional impact on others. This process is educational, fostering a deeper comprehension of the consequences of its actions. It helps the soul identify areas where it has progressed and where lessons remain incomplete, setting the stage for future experiences. Karma plays a crucial role in shaping the soul's journey. Far from being punitive, karma is about balance, instruction, and development. Every action, thought, and emotion generates energetic ripples that ultimately return to the soul. For instance, a soul that has caused harm might choose to experience a similar situation in its next life to cultivate empathy and understanding. Conversely, acts of kindness or generosity may result in positive opportunities and experiences in future lifetimes. The soul also establishes soul contracts, agreements with other souls concerning relationships and dynamics in the upcoming life. These contracts outline key connections, such as familial roles, romantic partnerships, or challenging relationships, each designed to impart specific lessons. For example, a soul might elect to be born into a particular family to learn patience or unconditional love. Two souls might arrange to meet as romantic partners to explore trust and intimacy. Difficult relationships, such as those with a rival or a challenging parent, could be planned to foster forgiveness or resilience. These contracts are adaptable, allowing for modifications based on the soul's free will and choices during its lifetime. Souls often incarnate within soul groups, clusters of intimately connected souls that evolve together over many lifetimes. These groups offer mutual support and growth, with members appearing in various capacities, such as family, friends, mentors, or even adversaries, depending on the lessons required. Some souls share particularly profound bonds, such as soulmates who assist each other in fulfilling shared purposes, and twin flames, two halves of the same soul seeking balance and unity. Following the life review and karmic assessment, the soul embarks on the creative and deliberate process of designing its next incarnation. This involves several critical decisions. The soul selects physical characteristics, including gender, appearance, and even potential health challenges, all tailored to support its mission and growth. The soul chooses a family dynamic that will provide the necessary lessons or support. For instance, a nurturing family might help the soul develop self-worth, while a challenging family could foster resilience and strength. The soul selects broader factors such as its socioeconomic status, culture, and historical period, which shape the challenges and opportunities it will encounter. Certain significant events, like meeting important individuals, facing life-altering challenges, or achieving milestones, are pre-planned to guide the soul's development. However, the soul retains flexibility to adapt to circumstances through its free will. While much of the subsequent life is planned, the soul retains free will, enabling it to respond to life events in unique ways. If a soul avoids a planned challenge, new opportunities may arise to ensure it learns the intended lesson. The universe continuously adjusts to support the soul's development, offering creative avenues to achieve its spiritual objectives. Once the planning is complete, the soul prepares for reincarnation. This involves traversing a veil that separates the spiritual and physical realms, causing the soul to forget its past lives and pre-birth arrangements. This forgetting ensures that the soul's experiences in the material world feel authentic and spontaneous. Despite this, subtle reminders of the soul's purpose persist. These may manifest as instincts, dreams, or a deep inner calling throughout life. The soul is guided by these internal signals and the influence of its spiritual guides, who remain a constant source of support and wisdom. You see, reincarnation is akin to a school. Each lifetime is a classroom where you learn lessons, clear karmic debts, and evolve. But here's the catch. Until you master certain lessons, you are destined to return again and again. What dictates your next family, your subsequent challenges? It all hinges on the energy you've carried forward, the karma you've accrued, and the contracts you have yet to fulfill. Liberation, or freedom from the cycle of reincarnation, is not about evading life, but about transcending the illusions and limitations of the material plane. It enables the soul to exist in harmony with its divine source, experiencing unity, peace, and boundless creativity. This state, known as enlightenment, nirvana, or ascension, is celebrated across various spiritual traditions. Enlightenment does not imply that the soul loses its individuality or ceases to exist. Instead, the soul becomes fully aware of its divine nature, shedding layers of illusion that create separation. In this state, the soul can choose to remain in higher dimensions of existence or return to the physical plane as a guide or teacher. Free from karmic obligations, achieving liberation is a gradual process of spiritual awakening and mastery, requiring the soul to release attachments, resolve karma, and align with universal truths. The journey commences with cultivating self-awareness. The soul must recognize its patterns, desires, and fears, understanding how these bind it to the material world. Practices such as meditation, mindfulness, and self-reflection empower the soul to observe thoughts and emotions without becoming entangled in them. Inner work frequently involves addressing unresolved karma and healing past life wounds. By forgiving others, seeking forgiveness, and releasing resentment, the soul frees itself from energetic ties that perpetuate the cycle of reincarnation. Attachments to people, possessions, and outcomes tether the soul to the physical plane. The Hermetic principle of mentalism teaches that reality is shaped by thought. When the soul clings to material desires or fears, it reinforces its connection to the cycle of reincarnation. Detachment does not mean abandoning love or responsibility, but involves experiencing life fully without relying on external factors for happiness. A detached soul can love deeply, work passionately, and appreciate life's beauty while remaining free from dependence on outcomes. Liberation necessitates harmony with the universal principles that govern existence. These include recognizing that every action creates ripples, influencing the soul's journey, understanding the interconnectedness of all beings, and acting in ways that honor this unity. By raising one's vibrational frequency through thoughts, emotions, and actions that resonate with love, truth, and harmony, the soul becomes a conscious co-creator with the divine, transcending physical limitations. The ultimate step toward liberation is the realization of the oneness of all existence. In the material world, the soul perceives itself as separate from others and the divine. Awakening to unity consciousness dissolves this illusion, allowing the soul to experience its true nature as part of an infinite whole. This awakening often arises through profound spiritual practices, such as meditation, prayer, or mystical experiences. It can also occur spontaneously, triggered by intense love, loss, or moments of insight. The soul achieves liberation when it has learned the lessons it sought from the material world. This milestone is not dictated by external forces, but by the soul's own readiness to transcend. Signs of a soul nearing liberation include a diminished attachment to material success or failure, and a profound sense of inner peace, regardless of external circumstances, along with unwavering love and compassion for all beings, and a longing to return to the divine source, or to selflessly serve others. At this juncture, the soul chooses its next path. Some souls ascend to higher dimensions, exploring and creating within more subtle realms. Others may choose to reincarnate, not out of necessity, but as enlightened guides or teachers to assist others on their paths. Throughout history, enlightened beings such as Buddha, Jesus, and other spiritual masters have chosen to reincarnate. Unlike ordinary souls, they return not due to karmic necessity, but to uplift humanity. These beings, often referred to as bodhisattvas or avatars, serve as reminders of the soul's potential for liberation. Hermetic teachings describe these beings as embodying the highest principles of wisdom, love, and power, acting as bridges between the physical and spiritual realms. They offer guidance, inspiration, and support to those still navigating the cycle of reincarnation. By observing and learning from these enlightened beings, souls can find both encouragement and a roadmap for their own journey toward liberation. If you are ready to delve deeper, join me as we explore these mysteries together. Hit that subscribe button now